So we only got one episode of House of Crips tonight, and I feel like they picked up the pace better, but it still just hasn't really been entertaining. Um, we really just had two storylines, which was Curtis and Ella and Calvin and Miranda. With Curtis and Ella, we got this same recycled storyline that Curtis doesn't really appreciate Ella, and now she's deciding to feel a certain way about it. And I'm thinking to myself, Curtis has been treating you like this for years. Only difference between now and then is that in the past, it seemed like he was more jokey with it. This episode, he seemed very serious with her. And the type of man Curtis is, this is something that you should have nipped in the bud years ago. Like Calvin was explaining to her at the end of the episode, he too old to change. Like, he'll die before he changes. But they did the same routine thing. Curtis apologizes at the end and she goes right back to him. And I really feel like they could have took the opportunity to actually, even though Ella not a cheating woman or anything, I really feel like this should have been an episode where a character finally just went out. Maybe went to like I remember in the past, Ella and Claretha went to like a bar or something, or some type of club. I would have liked to see Ella done that, and maybe flirt with a guy. Let him buy her a drink. Well, she probably don't drink, but an apple juice or something. Like, it would have been a cool opportunity just for to not see her, I guess, really worried about Curtis and just had him worried about her going out with other men. But she goes to Calvin's house and she really just goes and does what she doesn't want to do at home, which is cook and clean. But I understand just the fact that Curtis is very underappreciating and just has a male chauvinist complex. And to me, it really just seemed like Curtis's real feelings are just coming out more nowadays. He just turned into an even grumpier old man. And maybe that's just because he's getting older. But it's crazy how she left him with the Calvins for a few hours. And all of a sudden the living room was that messed up. Like, come on, Curtis. And I'm pretty sure Ella went right back home and cleaned all it up. And I really feel like, okay, yes, Ella mainly cooks and cleans. Maybe that's the role that she chooses to play in her marriage. And she said that she doesn't mind it, so okay. But it's like, it seems like Curtis could do that once in a while. Even if he can't cook, the man can clean. Ain't nothing hard about cleaning. Ain't really nothing too hard about cooking. But Ella, she's more so the type to cater to her man. And they kept saying cook and clean so much throughout this episode, I thought they was finna break out into the cook and clean song. But like I said, Calvin, he was speaking some truth to her. It really ain't too much to say about them because, like I said, like, she has put him on the couch before. She's kicked him out before. It's just always the same thing. It might be a day that she gets fed up and she wants her space from him, but they always come back together expeditiously. So then later on, we got Calvin and Miranda. Ella keeps saying that she doesn't want to be in it. She not in it. But at the same time, she does say things that kind of puts her in it. But Maybe she's just throwing Calvin a little advice. But basically, we back on this thing that they need somebody for the exchange. Not Calvin Jr., Christian. And when Christian came on the screen, I was like, wow, this is such a cute kid. But I would imagine Christian to look a little bit older by now. But we still don't really know the time jump. But from my knowledge, Christian was born not too long after Janine kids. And Janine kids look way older than that. But it's Tyler Perry land, so. But she basically saying she wants him back. And I'm thinking it's pretty obvious since she kissed him. But we still haven't brought that up. And it seems like Ella kind of trying to bait Calvin into admitting that he wants Miranda back. But I really do not see it. I don't. Do I feel like they're gonna get back together? Yeah. I just feel like they're gonna do that. But just based off his actions, like if this is real life, I don't really feel like Calvin wants Miranda back. And if she wants him back so bad, I still feel like it's certain things that she should be doing to get him back. Because if you really love this man that much, you gotta put some effort into it. But I don't even want to be on that too long because it was just random for to just throw them in at the end. But hey. But other little things I could just talk about. CJ looked so good this episode to me. Like he looked it kind of on the younger side this episode. Maybe because he had on a different color because everybody been cripping. But he looked it real good to me this episode. I really wish that they changed Malik's style. Like this is the exact same style he had when he was a little boy. These graphic tees and these jackets that don't look like they clothes. It's just weak. It's lame. I want to see Janine back because are we still going with this storyline that Janine and Jasmine are gone because they don't want to be around Malik's baby mother? It's like you really stay away from your own home that long because of that. Like you really just let this girl run you out your house. It's not believable. I know Demetria McKinney has a lot of other things going on in her life because I don't know, she stays busy. She's booked and busy as well as China, but I just want to see them back. Like they key elements to the show. People that we could take breaks from actually is Curtis and Ella. But or at least Curtis. Like y'all need to go and bring Janine and Jasmine back. But and like I say, I still just want to see a deeper storyline with CJ. Like I say, that family don't have to go through drama, but just give them a storyline. Like y'all got all of them kind of being like side characters, and they so much more than that. They had so much going on in the past, and it's like they don't got nothing going on now. And lastly, I kind of want to talk about the music. Like the new music, it doesn't really fit. Like even like the transition of a scene. Like I think this was the first episode they actually put music on when they transition to a scene. Cause y'all know in the past when a scene transitioned, it would be like dun 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 dun, or it would be like dun 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 dun. But the new music they got, I'm not really feeling it. It doesn't fit at all. And it ain't nothing wrong with going back to the old format. Yeah, you want to switch it up some, but he could at least did like a little remix on it. Cause this new track he got, it's not fitting at all. But it ain't really Like, it still wasn't really too much to talk about. I looked on Google. It looks like we're finna start just getting one episode a week. But if I'm wrong, I'll stand corrected. But probably the first 10 episodes, you got 2 a week. Now it's gonna be 1 a week. But I still just hope House of Payne picks up a little more. They have been improving in some areas, but still just the plot needs to pick up. And I noticed they have slowed down on the laughing track a little bit. But to be honest, without the laughing track, when you listen to it, it's just like a awkward silence. Like, even the last scene with Ella and Calvin, they would like say 3 words and it'll go to the next line and go to the next line. It just seems awkward. They would say like 3 words in a line and literally they would just be going back and forth and it just be like this awkward silence. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I'm just hoping the show gets better. Let me know, have y'all watched Assisted Living? Because I'm wondering, is that show better in some of these aspects? Because I ain't really want to watch it because I ain't really think I would be interested. But I'm curious, is Assisted Living a little better? Or is it the exact same? One last thing I forgot to mention is that when Curtis claimed that it was a fire, he told Malik for to come from across the street. And when has Malik ever been at the firehouse? Because from what I remember, the firehouse is across the street. Malik, Jasmine, CJ, Janine, and all them, they stay down the street. Unless for some reason, like I say, Malik is at the firehouse, which I do not believe. Yeah, CJ still works with the fire department, but I don't really believe it. So that's another hole in the storyline. But Tyler could start implementing the firehouse and the barbershop scenes again. At least it will be more location, but it might be too far out the budget. But let me know you all's thoughts. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I greatly appreciate you for watching.